Hey everyone, this is Kimberly, also known as Poor Girl Eats Well, and I'm very excited to be bringing you my very first video recipe for PGEW. Today I'm going to be putting a different spin on a classic appetizer that I know most of us love. I wanted to make sure that you guys had something tasty but not so bad for you to take to any of those game day parties you'll be attending this Super Bowl weekend. So I've made some Southwestern potato skins and I'm going to show you how to do that. So when your potatoes are through baking, what you're going to do is cut each potato in half. And using a teaspoon, gently scrape out the insides of the potato. So once you're through with all that, what you're going to do next is brush some oil on the inside and the outside, again, of your potato skins. And what this is going to do is really give it that, that crispiness and that golden color that is so awesome on potato skins. So you're going to brush through all of those, and then we're going to put them in the broiler for about 10 to 15 minutes. So once these are out of the oven, just go ahead and flip them over like so. And then we're going to take some reduced fat Monterey Jack cheese and just fill in the bottoms of each little potato skin. Try not to get too generous so that you can keep things on the healthy side, but the cheese is always fun and sort of necessary in a potato skin. If you like, feel free to use some pepper jack cheese rather than just regular Monterey Jack. It'll add some more kick, which is always awesome. And once these are done, just pop them back into the oven. I know this seems like a lot of steps, but the end result is worth it. This time you only need to put them in there for about 5 minutes, just until the cheese is all nice and melty. In the meantime, what we're going to do is to prepare the filling that's going to go inside our potato skins once they're done baking. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but nice and fresh and healthy and tasty and all that jazz. So we've got black beans, some corn, some chopped red onion, and of course the secret weapon, Rotel's diced tomatoes and green chilies. And I really like those actually. They're almost salsa, but not quite, so you can feel free to play around with your spices. And as you can see here, I've got a little bit of salt and a little bit of cumin to add to the mix once I am through putting it all together. So, very simple. Toss in the black beans. So that's one regular can of black beans, it's drained. This is going to be one of those smaller cans of corn. I think it's like 8 ounces or 10. Definitely not the full amount. And this is about ½ cup of diced red onion. And give that a quick little stir. So once that's all mixed together, we'll take about, I'd say about half of a can of the Rotel's tomatoes and green chilies, because I want to save a little bit more of this for after these are done baking, just as a little more of a salsa topping to give it some extra kick. Now, I am only going to add some extra salt and some cumin into this, just a little pinch of sea salt, okay, maybe 2 pinches of sea salt, and a pinch of cumin, just to bring out the smoky flavor of the beans and whatnot. And now for the best part. Now that you've gotten your cheese all melted and ooey and gooey here in your potato skins, just carefully remove them off the rack. Place them on whatever you want to serve them on, whether a plate or a tray or whatever. Then you're going to spoon in some of the black bean and corn filling. Now, if you want, you can do this hot. You can also stick them back in the oven a bit. I actually prefer this on the cooler side. Gives it a bit of a better flavor in terms of the filling. And it helps to cool things down, considering these just popped out of the oven. Once you've got these loaded with the black bean and corn filling, you can add some extra diced tomatoes and red chilies on top if you like, as a little bit more salsa, which I like to do. I love a lot of tomatoes on mine. Oops. And you kind of missed out there, didn't you? And last but not least, some chopped fresh cilantro for some color and some extra coolness and flavor. So just sprinkle that on top. And voila!